What's good, guys? It's SBK, and I'm coming back at you guys with another commentary. And I know I haven't made a commentary in a while. I have been doing multiple live streams recently. I've even slowed down on those for a while. But what really got me in the mood of making a video is because I felt like I really needed to talk about an issue that went down just yesterday as I'm making this video, and it'll probably be up today. But Alton Sterling, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. He was a 37-year-old black man, and he was wrongly, in my eyes, shot and killed over, like, how do I say it? So basically, if you go watch the video if you haven't, if your discretion is definitely advised, because so if you just look at it, he's standing there, and they like, I don't know what he supposedly did, but he's standing there. One officer tackles him, and then the other one's then like sitting on top of him, like with his knee on him, and then the officer proceeds to pull out a gun and says, "I swear to God, if you move." Then after the guy moved, or I don't even know if the guy moved, like because like what could he do? He's lying on the ground with two people on top of him. What's he gonna do? Reach for a gun? Even then, you don't need to shoot him because you have two people there. He's not gonna be able to actually shoot anybody. You have two people there easily able to disarm him if he was to try anything. And then and just to add on to it, like just to add on to the fact that they did that, you can hear her. So there's nothing he could have done, and they shot him. They proceeded to shoot him even after there was absolutely nothing he could have done to him. There's absolutely nothing he could have done to stop him, like stop himself from doing anything. There's nothing he could have done. There's nothing. There's nothing he could have. I don't even know how to preface this. Like, there's nothing he could have done. Like, they didn't even really need to stop him because he couldn't have done anything to him. And then if you watch the if you continue to watch after that, you can hear what I'm pretty sure is, it's either, I want to say it's like it's either his sister or his wife crying, and then you hear what I'm pretty sure is his son asking if they shot him, and you can hear her say, yeah, they shot him, when he could have done anything. And this is just another, I saw this other thing, and it was like, I'm pretty sure he's the it was like 587th or something like that, or like maybe it was like 387th. It was a really high number. It was like 587th or something like that to be shot by police in America. And if you wanna sit here and, like, not to be shot by police, to be killed by police in America. And if you wanna sit here and oh, here it is. He is the 558th person to be killed by cops in America in 2016, just this year. So just this year, the cops have managed to kill 558 people. I'm sure some of those people, like, they couldn't help it, like, they couldn't stop what was going on. But I'm also sure for some of those people, it didn't matter. Like, that something could have been done where they didn't need to end that person's life. And a lot of people go on, and I want to touch on another fact, is people say that the Black Lives Matter campaign shouldn't be a thing because they say all lives matter. But what they're saying is that black lives do matter. It's not saying that other lives don't. Like, of course, every life matters. It's just saying that considering what they've been doing recently, Black Lives Matter is one of the more important things that they need to touch on. That we need to, like, focus on, that we need to, like, lock down and stuff like that. It's not they're not trying to say, yeah, black lives are the only ones that matter. The other lives don't matter at all. They're, like, not as important or whatever. For all these people saying no, like, all lives matter or whatever. Yes, they clearly know that. They're not saying that they're more important than anyone else. They're just saying, considering the circumstances, the other lives aren't worried, like white people and people of other races other than, like, they don't have to be worried of things like this. And if you want to tell me, in one argument I've seen I hear a lot of people say is that it's not that the police or the justice duty is racist. They like the person shouldn't have ran or the person shouldn't like struggled or whatever. But when you're put under, like there was another incident a while ago, and it was this guy, and I'm pretty sure he was like selling cigarette. I don't remember what he was doing, but I'm pretty sure he was like selling something that supposedly that he wasn't supposed to, or he was doing something that he wasn't supposed to. And it's this big old black man too. Like this guy's not gonna, he's not gonna fight you. And the guy put him in a chokehold and brought him to the ground, and then as this guy is repeatedly telling him, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe," he goes on and continues to choke him out until the guy dies as he's screaming, "I can't breathe." And this pretty big on the news as well. Like when I say pretty big, I mean it was another big thing that brought this together. And now there's riots, and I think Louisiana. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where Alton Sterling is from. He's from Louisiana. There's now riots in Louisiana, which I'm not gonna say. People say it's unjustified. They shouldn't riot. Like, if we just like let it go and nobody did anything and there wasn't anything like that, we can't just let them get on with it, because I know they shouldn't do like riots like they're doing right now. Like if it was like straight up like peaceful riots, like some MLK type stuff, that it would be completely different. But that's not even like the point anybody's trying to get at. We're all just like, just the fact that this even needs to be prefaced, that the fact that we even need to say that all lives matter in 2016. In 2016, this shouldn't be necessary. We shouldn't have to do this. This shouldn't be a thing that we have to talk about. We shouldn't have to riot because the police aren't doing their job, when the police's job is to protect and serve, and they're not doing that. There's a problem. There's a problem with the police force. There's a like there's just an obvious problem in all of this, when their job is to protect and serve. Their job is to protect us, and that's the one thing that they're not doing. They're actually doing the exact opposite of that, which doesn't help us at all. It doesn't help at all when you have something going on such as this. It just doesn't make any sense on why. Like it really doesn't make any sense on why this is supposed to happen, or why people are doing this. In my eyes, like I don't know how to preface it any more than just to say that it doesn't make sense, or it shouldn't be happening. But when it really shouldn't, like there's nothing else I can really say. But if you like, for all these people trying to say that what he did, if you try to say that what that cop did was right, like the guy was probably struggling and you're trying to defend him, I'm sorry man, but you're completely wrong. You are absolutely wrong. Like there's no other way I can put it. You're like, what else can you say? Like you're wrong, like, because he clearly didn't. There's no way on earth that cop felt threatened enough to where he thought, there's no way any normal person in that situation where they have two people on top of him would feel threatened enough to where they figured that they needed to go and do something like that. It's just I want to say unprecedented. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, it doesn't make any sense that they did it. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand why they did it. And you've been hearing my voice crack throughout this, and it's just like, I really just don't understand. And I know this isn't like, I haven't been really objective about this. Like, it hasn't been like as objective of a commentary as it needs to be. But I don't feel like it makes any sense at all to go and do something. I'm not to say to go and do something like this, but it doesn't make any sense at all. And you know, there's people out there saying that racial profiling in the justice system isn't a thing, and some of my friends have even said that, and I showed them the video before, and I want them to watch this video, to watch the video of this man like that, and I want them to see and ask themselves again if that's what they really believe, because there's no way on earth you could watch these videos and watch these people like this and think that that's right. There's no way on earth you could possibly see that as being the right thing to do. It just doesn't make any sense at all to me how somebody could see this and say that's the right thing, what they should have done. They should have done that. That's the right thing to do. Anything like that. It just doesn't make any sense at all in my eyes. And it actually confuses me how somebody could be so, how you could be so like, for lack of a better word, how somebody could be so ignorant to possibly think that what they did in that situation was the right thing to do. And I think I'm just gonna end the commentary here, because at this point I've just been sitting here rambling on for I've just been sitting here rambling on for the past 10 minutes over some I've just been sitting here rambling on for the past 10 minutes over something that I can't change right now. But, like from my like lack of age, from my lack of being in a better position to do something, there's nothing we can do about it. Like I definitely think if we as cliche as it sounds, just to let, or I want to say there's nothing we can do about it, but there is something. If we all were to just like tweet out hashtag Alton Sterling or something like that, because it's already trending right now. It's a top tweet, and eventually, like, they're gonna notice. If you think that they're not gonna notice this, you're absolutely, like, you're insane. They're 100% gonna notice the fact that this is getting such a big deal. Like, this is, like, I don't even know how to like say this, that they're gonna notice that this is getting to the point where something 100% needs to be changed about it. And that's basically, yeah, that's where I'm gonna end the commentary here, and I've been SBK, and I'm out. Peace.